So this demo will provide an information about Spring Boot security, and it is implemented using SAML. So now we have two applications. One is the Spring Boot based SAML application, which is trying to secure another application, and that separate application is also a web application which is exposing an endpoint, and this is the endpoint. And this web application is basically a Python based a flask micro frame based web application. So if I run this, okay, so this is the endpoint you will see, which is being exposed here. So we are trying to secure this endpoint, which can be running in the private network, which is not public, right? So we are actually providing the access, the content of this endpoint to the outside world. So but in front we are actually putting authentication mechanism, which is done through one of the IDP. IDP is basically identity provider, where through SAML we are trying to authenticate to this IDP. And once authentication is done, that this IDP application, this SAML application, we redirect this to the content of this endpoint to here. So once I run this application, so if you see from this application, I'm exposing this URL. So when I'm trying to access, and it is exposed on this port, HTTPS port. So this is the flask based web application separately, and this endpoint we are actually securing through this. And this application should be running in the private network. It's not exposed outside publicly. So now I will try to log in here. It will redirected me to this login page. This is the IDP which I was talking about. Okta is the IDP here, and which this is the account. It's already signed up with Okta. So if I do provide wrong credentials, it will not let me sign in there. Okay, and if I again go to this endpoint, matrices, will again redirect me here. Again I provide this. Okay, no, now I will try this. Now see, it is redirect. This is the endpoint, but the content is actually coming from here. So this was a simple demo how the SAML application allows you to secure to do the authentication through one of the IDPs, which you will configure with your application. And once that authentication gets successful, then based on that you return the content which the user is supposed to see. And in our case, is the content from the another web application. It's basically a REST endpoint, and its content being redirected to here, and the entire code build is available here. If you go to here, you will find the details. This project was implemented using the Octa's instructions here. And one important thing, uh, to the resources, you need to change this two values here. You need to create a key store, and you will find the instructions how to do that, to how to generate the key store, and the password you need to provide here, and the save URL. That this all this information you will find on this wiki. So so all of the since it helps to set up the application as well. So the application is already set up. So what you need to do, you need to set up your account. Then you need to find the URL, one of the URL. This you have to put this, generate the key store. The instructions available here, how to generate the key store, put these information. Then you can open this project in IntelliJ and run this, and then you should be able to reproduce this and this. And for this application, this information is also available here. If you go back, So this project is referred here. Then you can also download from here and set it up based on these instructions. Then you should be able to set up both of these applications and run it locally. Thank you.